Welcome everybody. This morning I had some kind of insight or experience that was very powerful and very simple. Suddenly I felt that all the cells in my body are alive, completely alive, that I'm living in an infinite life. Yeah, that's my body. That's your body. And then it just expanded to realize that the same as in the body, we're all cells of creations. And the same as each cell knows everything. Yeah, each cells in your body, doesn't matter, skin cell, blood cell, knows everything what happens inside the body, but actually knows everything what happens in the whole creation, each cell. Because your real body is the whole creation. Your real being is the whole creation. The only thing that makes it all a bit weird is the mind that created this separation. That's the only thing. Beside the mind, everything knows the truth. Everything is not only knows, it functions as the truth. Everything. And it has no mind that like a thinking mind. It's operating automatically as part of one thing. We are exactly the same, but we have a mind, and this mind is not an accident. This mind is actually what connects the whole creation to become aware of itself in our unique form, in a unique form. So it's the way the whole creation experiencing itself, knowing itself. Yeah, knowing itself as Clara, as Christina, as Jan, Rosanna, Yair, Keith, Marie, and all of us. Yeah? It's not a personal self, it's an infinite self, knowing itself through its infinite form. And our job is to realize that, really, that's what we are here to do. And to realize that we are actually creation in action. And to allow or, recreate this complete uniqueness, unity. So creation can work through our being free, with no disturbance of the mind that pulls to separation. That's our job. Meaning that we need to learn how to stay aligned with source, to keep the mind quiet, so the creation can just function beautifully. And then our personal experience as human beings becomes so glorious, so magical, so beautiful. So let's focus on making sure that we are not in the way. We, meaning that we, or I or me, is the illusory ego that by mistake and by habit is separating us from everything. So check for yourself right now and try not to comment with your mind what you're observing. But when you ask yourself, how am I doing? And what you feel is actually the expression of the imbalance. Yeah. If you feel emotional, if you feel some pain, some discomfort, anything that standing out is the expression of the imbalance. And again, it's not a judgment, it's just an indication for you to know how to harmonize. That's all. And when we're looking in this way, on any imbalance, knowing the truth of who we are, then it's very magical that those imbalances are harmonizing because we touching source. We are source. So let's say, for example, a focus on emotion. But remember, most important, don't focus as the person because you are not the person. You are the whole creation manifesting as a person. So when you're looking at that person, you must look as the whole creation. Your true body or being is everything. That's the big shift that your mind needs to go through. So when we're looking as everything at our emotions, we're inviting our emotions to synchronize with the everythingness which we are. So the emotion, especially in the heart chakra, has an infinite space to soften, to harmonize, and to realign. See the space which you are, infinity which you are, and the awareness that recognizing the emotional tension is the same thing. But by mistake, the awareness pulled itself and separated itself from its source. So stay the truth, stay infinity, and invite emotion to synchronize with you as infinity. So your heart expands and expands and expands and expands. Then let's shift into the nervous system. We're calling the nervous system those sensations that they classify under anxiety, a general feeling of uneasiness, dis-ease, that something in the whole body feels nervous, feels shaky, agitated. It doesn't have to be extreme, but try to become aware if within you there's any of that. Some shakiness, some anxiety. And again, move from the habitual pull to do all this work as the little person. You're not the little person. You are the whole creation. Observing how the little person is harmonizing with its source, with its body. Okay? So, as the whole creation, we're calling the nervousness within us, the anxiety, to harmonize, to synchronize. It's extremely powerful because the truth of who you are is infinite bliss and peace. and you're calling parts of your human expression to realize and synchronize with that. As this process takes place, it doesn't necessarily manifest immediately everywhere in the same. So maybe you feel that your face feels better, but maybe there's still tension in your legs or anywhere else in the body. So just allow this synchronization process to take its time until you feel that you don't feel. Because all what you feel is what stands out in a different vibration from source, from this stillness that is a life in its essence. Okay, so in your awareness, the same awareness that sees everything is the whole creation. This is the magic, the big, big magic here. So your awareness, what you can call your mind, but it's not the personal mind, it's the infinite mind. The minute it touches tension, that tension starts to dissolve. It's magical. Because infinity, the infinite awareness, wants everything to vibrate the same as all there is. That's natural. Good. Then let's move into the brain. Your mind is not your brain. Yeah. Or better saying, your awareness is not your brain. The awareness is the space where the brain operates. So, as infinity itself, invite your brain to dissolve in that infinite space which you are. The same with emotion, the same with the nervous system. As you feel this dissolving process, the magic of your experience goes deeper and deeper. And I must say that the depth and the power that I'm experiencing now with you guys is very, very different and much more powerful than when I meditate on my own. Hence, we are um, supporting each other big time by connecting together. So, first, big, big gratitude for each one of you. And second, we're acknowledging the power of uniting into source at the same time. Good. And let's take a minute without losing the source, without losing that complete connection with all there is. Let's pay attention and ask if there is anything else within our system that feel that it needs some more attention. So the tension that is held in that part will dissolve as well. Remember that your guideline is what feels in wrong vibration, let's say, or what feels uh, different. Because bliss comes from unity, complete unity. As your whole being gradually dissolve and feels in complete synchronicity, your sense of bliss and well-being increases and increases. This is the most powerful medicine. The most powerful medicine. Because all vibration that are not in accord with source, they're all straightening up, they're all harmonizing. So let's invite to this beautiful, beautiful space we're sharing those that are feeling difficult at this moment. And there are many, 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 unfortunately. And just invite them, first of all, if you know them personally, to enter to your space. But your space is not your personal space. It's a space you're experiencing, and you're inviting them to be with you in that experience. And the same as so beautifully you allow synchronization and harmony to manifest in your body or being, now you can offer it to somebody else. It's the same process. Because somebody else is actually you, exactly the same as you is you. And harmonizing your nervous system is the same process as harmonizing somebody else's nervous system. If you stop separating and limiting your existence. So be with your friend, with your family, with anyone that you know that is finding it so difficult now. And just be. And then let's be with all humanity on planet Earth. Because we all want tissue, really. And the suffering of one is affecting our own tissues. Okay? So as much as we keeping that state of being, as much as we acknowledging the truth, as we move on this planet, that is our deepest message, just by radiating unity and very powerful contribution for world peace. Many blessings for everybody. And I just want to mention that we open a community on the Aura platform. It's called Infinite Being Community. And you're very, very welcome to join this community so we can push forward this message of love and light and expand it. Check it out. And blessing for everybody. Adios. Bye-bye.